are you?
I can't.
What's going on, people? It's Impala 100 here, about to hit my face on some obsidian. Welcome back to Craftworks. We have a fun one in store for you and wanted to show off some progress to begin the episode. So we've been busy mining out the entire end island to put our shopping district underneath, or I guess inside the main end island. So as you can see, the obsidian pillars that we'd see on the surface are here, but everything else has been hollowed out completely. And it looks like we're beginning to make some progress here. I don't know who did it, but there's a ton of grass that has been placed here and dirt, and I have plenty of dirt I could donate to the cause, so I'll figure out who it is. And then we have a grand staircase here. So again, this took weeks here, and we mined out quite a bit of endstone, but we were middle of the pack right there. Zinc mined almost 150,000 out. Millie mined almost 181,000, and Oda, yeah. Absolutely insane, but it turned out fantastic, and this is just going to be spectacular in the coming weeks to see how this thing develops. So eventually, Logfathers is going to make its way out here. One more thing I want to show off is this big purple pillar in the middle. If we make our way up, there's bubble columns that'll take you directly back to the end portal here. Now I'm hoping I set my spawn back at our base that we've been digging out because I want to update you on the progress. Okay, close enough. We're on Log Island, not too far away. And if we make our way to our base, we could get an above ground view of what's going on. Look at this. What has changed? Well, first and foremost, we moved our beacon out here. I plan on adding 3 more beacons. Then we also have a mix of frog lights here to put around the outside so that we have some lighting. And the idea was to get rid of these torches. I guess a couple stayed here. And we also dug a ring around the entire place here. This is the foundation of us digging out a complete dome. But yeah, we have the first 6 layers dug out here, and it took a while. And as you can see, it's starting to take the shapes of the dome in the corner here. So over time, this is something we're going to chip away at. One unfortunate fact that I do need to share with you guys is that we have multiple slime chunks in the area here, which means we're going to have to spawn proof the crap out of this place because slime have been jumping into the end portal and going straight to our shopping district and harassing people. That's going to have to change. I think our way around that is using moss carpets around here instead of grass, and I'm hoping that's a good alternative. But we're going to get out of here real quick. By the way, here is our new chest monster. Now I want to show off a few more things here. If we go into the nether here, and if we make our way down this tunnel, you're going to see that we have the tunnel all decorated finally. So I didn't come up with the decoration here. However, I was the workhorse for this tunnel. I believe Lane and Millie took care of the other ones, but for this tunnel here, figured I'd try to put some effort into the beautiful Nether Hub project that's going on here. And as you can see, here is the centerpiece, and we're down the bamboo tunnel. Then there's also other tunnels going to various other places. If we make our way to the top here, there are also crafters who are utilizing the nether roof. So it looks like there's some other color-coded pathways up here. I'm also guilty of using the nether roof here. What's going on, Emmy? Okay, no. But I made a nether portal to our spawn castle. I'm not sure if I even mentioned this. Out on the other side is spawn. But then our castle's over here. And there's some beautiful stuff going on at spawn. Zinc is working on a town hall, which is just looking more incredible day by day. Over here, in our last episode, we mentioned that we were taking applications for the Logfathers pop-up shop. Oh, look at profits. Look at profits rolling in. I just stocked up this place off camera as well. And this is my first time taking a look here. It looks like people have been busy purchasing from us here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. 23 diamonds. How wonderful. And we also have our wallet here. We have shulker boxes, and we're above 3 stacks of diamonds. We are getting rich. Now, I was lucky enough to get 2 applicants to the Logfathers pop-up shop. The first one being Cube Prospector. And nope, sorry, applications are closed. Okay, like I was trying to say, we had 2 people apply to the position, and we took some time to interview them to see who would be a good fit for our shop. The reason why we're hiring someone is to expand operations. We're trying to reach beyond the realm of just selling logs here. And if we're going to do that, I'm going to need some help. We're going to try to take this business and try to expand it. And hopefully we can put two bright minds together to create an awesome shop over in the end. Now, with that being said, we're going to make our way back to our island, up into our grand tree, and we're going to get to work in interviewing some lucky applicants. Oh, look, you're on time. Hello. Prospector. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Lucky Lane.
That's right.
How are you doing?
I even dressed up for this interview.
You're looking very dapper. Well, take a seat. Well, thank you for stopping by here to interview for the Logfathers pop-up shop. We're going to lose the pop-up shop name, and it's just going to be Logfathers. Do you know exactly what you're getting yourself into?
Not at all.
No worries. Just to give you some insight here, very basic interview. Just any standard interview. If you've ever had one before, you're probably encountering these same exact questions. And I was looking through your resume here, or I guess the application. It's showing automation and building exteriors as your talent, and why I should hire you. Well, I'm not going to say it, but you could say it if you want.
That I'm dirt poor and I need a job. Any job. I'll even sweep. I don't know.
I was looking through your application here. It shows that your talent is redstone and super good looking.
That's
also,
right.
You said not to be confused with Lucky Lance 0. You're not Lucky Lance?
I'm not Lucky Lance, no.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward that we invited you here. So before we get started, do you have any questions at all?
Maybe lots of questions, but they're not coming to mind, so maybe I'll ask you at the end.
Sure, not a problem. All right, so let me get my glasses on here real quick. Who are you?
I'm Q Prospector.
What gives you the right?
You told me to come here?
Glasses on here. Who are you?
I can't. Oh my god,
Who are you, Sergeant?
I can't take this seriously, Impala.
Who are you?
I am me.
What gives you the right?
I don't know the answer to that.
Sell me the stick.
This stick is the best stick you've ever seen. It can make anything out of wood, tools, torches, other torches.
Sir, do you currently own a stick?
I do not recall.
You do not? Okay. So let me explain to you
the perks of this stick, okay? You see this stick right here that's spinning on the table, or well, was spinning on the table? You see, this stick in particular has been held by yours truly, which means it's obviously an important stick nonetheless. It means it's worth something. This is a stick that you want, and it's all yours. All you have to do is give me a diamond for it. Come on, take it.
You know you want it. Say yes. Just take it. Have it.
Wait. Are you in need of a stick?
Yes, I might be in need of a stick, but what would I use it for? I guess you already told me, though.
Yeah, well, this stick is, well, I don't know. I might not be the best sales guy, so you might need to be the sales guy.
Take some notes here. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, next question for you. What is the most useful redstone component?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're doing, I guess. I mean, for me, I typically use, most of the time, it's hoppers or observers.
Redstone dust. And I say that because it runs everywhere. If you had to use anything else to run all your different components, it'd be very expensive and not really making money.
What is your big idea?
My big idea.
Yes.
I didn't know there was an idea involved here, Impala.
It's okay.
I didn't know that you needed an idea. I thought you were the one with the idea.
My big idea is to take over the server by selling all sorts of stuff to the people on the server so that I am not dirt poor anymore. And so that idea includes selling logs and maybe some other stuff.
That concludes my questions. Do you have any questions for me?
Okay. Yes. Let's talk salary.
So, no salary for this position here, but it's a 50-50 profit split.
And what gives you the right?
What gives me the right?
I mean, you did ask me, so I was just
What
asking.
kind of question is that? No, I'm joking. What gives me the right is I'm Impala 100. I'm the Logfather,
Oh,
and I'm not delusional at all.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. When do I start?
Well, there's dozens of other applicants that we need to get through, so it's a very...
You don't need those other applicants. I told you in the application that I'm the best there is, plain and simple.
in 6 months' time, what does success look like for this individual?
So many diamonds that you need a shulker box just for your diamonds.
That would be so nice. Right now, I don't even need one slot in a chest for all my diamonds.
So now I need you to answer me. When do I start?
Well, I still need to interview Lucky Lance, and he also had the same thing on his application, so we're gonna have to see.
Darn that Lucky Lance.
Well, Q Prospector, thank you for your time. We'll be in touch. I just need time to interview the rest of the applicants, the many dozens and dozens of them, and we'll be in touch with an answer shortly.
Oh, good. I'm excited. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, we will be in touch. I need to go through the application process. Just make sure I give everyone a fair shot, and you should be hearing back from us shortly.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well, guys, we have a tough decision in front of us here. 2 very qualified applicants, but we're only able to hire one. We don't have the resources or money to hire both, unfortunately. And it's going to take some time to make a decision here, so we're going to let this simmer and think about these interviews and who might be the best fit for this position. Now, where I want to focus on next in this episode, we're actually going to stay right here in this area. If we look down here, it's looking very messy. This is a beautiful island full of, a few buildings, right? And it looks excellent. Down here is lacking the finishing touches to Log Island. I just have an idea here. I don't even have a block palette. We're going to try to make a good looking factory build underneath this beautiful tree, and hopefully it turns out looking semi good. We'll see how this goes here. Well, guys, that was quite the undertaking. We have a factory surrounding our tree farm here and decided to light it up on the inside as well. Added some obsidian so the blast radius wouldn't be affecting our tree any longer. I gotta say, it is a build here, very funky looking. I think you guys know me at this point. Not gonna be the prettiest, but it's definitely, I don't know. It does something to your eyes, and we'll leave it at that. But on the outside here, I think we did a good job laying a pattern here, adding some interest to the area here and breaking it apart from just being a plain redstone contraption, underneath a tree here. So kind of adding some flavor or flair to it, I guess you could say. As you can see right here, this pattern is slightly changed throughout the exterior here, but for the most part it stays true to its identity, which is awesome. Utilized over a full shulker box of blackstone on this, and also almost a full shulker of deep slate, I want to say, and then a full shulker of crimson logs as well, and used up quite a bit of shroom lights as well. And yeah, the redstone is fully functioning here. I somehow managed not to break it, which is a win on my part, and overall I just really think that this turned out fantastic, and it was a fun project and well overdue. I think this marks the 99% completion percentage for Log Island being finished. The one thing we're missing is just a little bit of terraforming and some beautification for this small little swath of grass around our tree factory here. Once that's complete, we'll be all set. What's going to help us with that is getting rid of all the torches here, putting them underneath moss carpets, adding in a few more azalea trees, similar to what we did all the way on this side of the island here. Take into account what we did here and put it over there, and that's going to put us at the 100% completion percentage for Log Island, which turned out to be a way bigger project than what we first anticipated here. At first, I figured I'll put this little house here and then we'll just farm every single type of tree. And then somehow I convinced myself, hey, let's go all out on these tree farms, make them less efficient. I guess it's turned into something special here. Again, what was supposed to just be an industrial operation turned into a base away from my base and from spawn too, so it's like a third base almost. And but it's all complete. We're still going to be farming up logs here and stuff, but it's something we're not going to see a whole lot more of in this series, I anticipate, unless some crazy shenanigans goes on down here. But we can expect to kind of move towards different places here, and most notably the place that we're going to be focusing on is right across the river over here into our future mega base. And I wanted to show off the progress here, which is non-existent. At least it appears this way. So I have not dug out anything more than when we last spoke at the beginning of this episode. However, I've been working on a schematic that will help us dig this place out without having to worry about creating any errors. Now, what you're seeing here is the madness that is Lightmatica. This is a mod that people use to help them create big builds, and I've used it a few times on this series, most recently just on the factory that we just built. I created a schematic to help us not worry about messing up whenever we dig out this dome here. So on a world backup, by hand, instead of doing this in Minecraft World Editor, which I guarantee there's a way to create a dome in there, I dug it out by hand in creative and used a sphere generator and just took the top half of the sphere and made this here. Ignore this big pillar here. That was just me figuring out everything. But as you can see, when we mine out blocks here, it gets rid of the space. And you might be able to see it better here. So everything that's pink needs to go. And then everything else outside of that stays put. And by the time we mine out all of these pink blocks, it's going to be a perfect sphere. You could probably expect a lot of my time off camera going to this project here. It's going to take a while. I'm going to try not to stress myself out. But this is going to be a days on days type of project to kind of complete mining this area out, because even with the Haste 2 beacon, there's no insta-mine, and it's going to be plenty of double chest full of deep slate here. Well, guys, I know I'm a bit late, but just wanted to take a second to say how thankful I am for you all tuning into the series here, and also at the same time, I'm just very thankful for the people I'm playing with on this server here. It's just been awesome to get to know a lot of other YouTubers. It's been a while since I've done this thing, And it's just been a breath of fresh air to be introduced to a new community full of smiling faces. That being said, I also want to thank the people who exchanged gifts here. I wasn't as thoughtful as some individuals on the server, and really just want to thank you all for thinking of us and giving little gifts. And then also, thank you for making this tree guide. This is a welcome addition to the spawn here, and I just love the twinkling lights. The use of redstone lamps, highly underrated block, by the way. Not enough people use it, in my opinion. We might need to find a way to use some redstone lamps again. Bring back redstone lamps in 2024. But yeah, to kind of end off the episode here, just wishing you all a very, very happy 2024. And let's hope that this year was better than the last one. And that being said, this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm super stoked for this year here. Lots of fun stuff coming on Craftworks and elsewhere. And just looking forward to making more videos for y'all. So again, take it easy. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Tell me why. This has been Impala 100, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. You guys probably thought I was going to crash there. Nope, I'm a pro.